What is up, YouTube? It's been quite a while since I've put a video here on this channel. To be exact, it's been 29 days and 7 hours since my last video. I do apologize for that. Before we hop into this video, which I believe will change your life in terms of having an idea and then bringing it to market and executing on it as quickly as possible, because we all know we have those $1 million ideas, or at least we think we have those crazy good ideas, but we never know what to do with them, because the cost of getting a patent, the cost of designing anything, or not having the expertise in the area of what our product is. This is going to be, as you see, the quickest way to test your $1 million idea. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below if you want a free book or anything like that. If you're new here, well, welcome. Definitely subscribe. This is the quickest way to test your $1 million idea, your $100,000 idea, your $1 billion idea, whatever it is. I know I personally have crazy ideas where I'm just like, I wish I could bring this to market. I wish I could test out or know if this is going to be successful. And basically, we're hopping right into that. I'm teaching you how you can test your idea. And I don't think this really is anywhere on the internet, with people kind of showing you how to test a $1 million idea. How do you do it? So the first thing you want to do, you must know who you're targeting: age, demographic, where do they live, what do they do for work, what are their interests, what do they do on weekends, what do they do after work, who are they hanging out with, what type of person are there, their interests, where do they hang out, what are they doing on the computer when they're on the computer. All of these things. This is going to help us in our next step here, which I'm going to show you in a second. If you know the person that you're targeting, it's going to make it a lot easier. And obviously, if you have no business knowledge whatsoever, this is a good place to start, because say you have a product, say you want to reinvent Amazon. You have a better Amazon website. You need to know, how are people going to find you? You need to know their age, their demographic, where do they live, and stuff like that. Because going into our next point, you kind of need to know what you're doing, and that's essentially all it is. If you don't know who to target, you're not targeting anyone. But the second part is obviously creating a prototype design or some type of prototype on Fiverr, which, if you don't know Fiverr, it's just fiverr.com, 2 R's, to showcase what it is you're trying to sell. Showcasing what you're doing on whether it be a website, which we're going to go over, or whether you have a product. Let's go along with our fake Amazon. So we need a website. Basically, if you have no website design whatsoever, you can go to fiverr.com and have someone design that website for you, for whether it be $10, $20, or $30, a simple one-page landing page of your product. Have them prototype the design, and there you go. You're set to go. Now, all you need to do is these next couple steps. If you have a product, it's a little different. What I suggest is going to Fiverr, getting a 3D mock-up of your product or some type of rendering of whatever you are trying to create, whatever your $1 million idea is. Get it done on Fiverr. Maybe it'll cost you $100, at max. And essentially from there, you now have a prototype which you can showcase everywhere else, which goes into our next steps. So the next part of what we're trying to do here is go to either Card, which is 2 R's, .co, or Unbounce. These are two awesome landing page websites. So Unbounce is a content builder website, and then Card is another website, which is essentially, it builds out landing pages. And essentially on either of those, you're just building out a website, building it to look nice, and making sure that it flows well. It tells the person what they're getting. It hits home the pain points of what your product is. Obviously, if you're creating a better Amazon, why would they use your Amazon quote unquote website versus the actual Amazon? Don't compare the two. Don't say, oh, we're better than Amazon because but whatever you're inventing, make sure you're hitting home pain points and giving them the clear benefits. Don't give features, give them benefits to them. What is so special about your product that people are going to buy it? This is a big, big thing that I think when people have these $1 million ideas, they just say, oh, these are the features that it has. You have to express the benefits of the product to every single person that may potentially want to buy it. Fourth, once your landing page is complete, you can now send it around to friends, get inputs, edits where you see fit. I think this is a vital step, is to send it around to as many people as possible. As you know, again, in terms of your idea being stolen, there's a rare chance that anyone's going to take your idea. And as well, if it is a truly, truly unique idea, then you having the website up, you having the prototype product, that works as a poor man's patent for you. So you don't need to worry about anyone necessarily stealing it. But once you're past that point where basically hitting the ground running. We know who we're targeting. We know what our product looks like. We have a design. We have a website which showcases our product that we are going to bring people to get their emails or their phone numbers, whatever requirement you need to then further later down the line, which I'll get into, we're going to use those emails to then contact them to make them buy our products. So the fifth thing, take your page to Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, any of these types of websites, and run ads to this landing page that we created. Make the landing page simple, say the product is in some type of beta stage or alpha stage, and collect as many emails and phone numbers as we can at this point. And this is what's going to test everything. Obviously, some people might have not that much money to test the ads. You can do influencer marketing. You can hit up people who do like affiliate marketing, any type of social platform, which I may even be forgetting, and putting it on your own YouTube, putting it on your own Facebook, sending it to people on Facebook groups, sending it on Instagram, sending it in Telegram groups. There's so many different ways where you can get this link out to people or have people share the link, that you can have people, go to this page and basically test out and see if people actually want what you invented or what you are trying to invent here. And this is just a beta stage thing. So many people are doing this, whether you see swipe up ads on Instagram and they go to whatever it is, that's essentially what you're doing. You're just trying to get people to react to your prototype, to your $1 million idea. If we get enough emails, that brings us to another step here, which is essentially one of our last steps, because once we have a couple hundred emails, even a couple thousand, maybe you know Facebook ads very well, or you hired someone to do your Facebook ads and they're doing really well and you're getting a lot of traffic. Basically, now you know your idea is very worthy of becoming something beyond just a prototype. So if you test all these platforms and you try every social channel possible, your next step is basically the final step here, and you need to go to a crowdsourcing website or to investors. I believe crowdsourcing is way better. Kickstarter or Indiegogo, they're both crowdfunding platforms, and they bring your products to an audience already. So these are marketplaces in which people are looking for products like yours that are changing the market, and they are early investors in your products. Whether you have a beta product or not, you clearly lay that out on the website, and they'll tell you how to do it. So say, you're the Amazon, but you never, created your website. You basically tell them, hey, we have this crazy idea. It's amazing. Invest in us. Give us $10, $20, $30,000, whatever it is, whether it's $10, $20 or thousands of dollars. And you set up your perks for each level that investors have. And these are essentially how you're taking your idea from an idea to execution and really testing out whether it's going to be a successful idea. You don't know a product's going to be successful unless you put the product in front of the eyes of your ideal buyer. And that goes back to our step one, knowing your ideal buyer, knowing where they live, what do they do, their demographic, their age. It somewhat sounds creepy in a way to do all of this, but if you know nothing about getting an idea out there, this is the way that you have to do it. And following this exact step to bring it to market is all it takes. This is seriously all you have to do to figure out if your $1 million idea will be successful at all. And you could take it a step further to get comments from people on that landing page. These landing page builders are drag and drop things. You don't need to know how to code. You don't need to know how to do anything like that. Your only thing and only expense is getting it to people, whether it be advertisements or blogs or anything like that, or creating your prototype. These are the expenses you have. But if you believe you have $1 million idea, which so many of us, we have these $1 million ideas and do nothing with it, let this video serve as a guideline or a benchmark for you to test the ideas, to understand that you can get your idea out there and someone may purchase your idea. Someone may invest in you because you're going to get the attention of the people. And that's essentially a really big thing that I learned this year is it's not about who you know, it's about who knows you. And in this case, who knows your product? Because, maybe that one person who knows your product really loves your product and somehow has very, very fat pockets and is willing to invest in you and your brand. So thank you so much. But let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know if this helped you in any way. If it didn't, the views will show, the comments will show. And maybe I'll go back into hibernation for another month because no one seems to want to watch these videos, which is okay. But I really do want to hit a schedule, and that was what I was trying to hit back home. I'm going to do at least one video a week, whether the views are up or not. One video a week here on this channel. anything business related or entrepreneur related, the votes are in. And I will still be doing vending content, lots of vending content still coming your way. But I had this idea essentially, and I always have $1 million ideas, so I wanted to get this out there. Maybe other people also are wondering, like, how do I test $1 million idea? This is your formula. This is your blueprint to test ideas. So thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I appreciate every single one of you. Hope you all are safe, well, and continue to be safe. Crazy time out there, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, peace.